Hi, Pat Cleary here from flipyourfirsthouse.com. As you can see, we're tearing the roof off on the project we got going in Escondido. I just want to talk to you for a minute about why would we start on the roof. It should be obvious to you that you want to protect the rest of the house and don't do anything inside the house, fix anything up until you have your roof fixed. If you can see that you need a roof, get up there and do it. It's not the sexiest part of the job. It's something that has to be done. We're going to do it right now. They're just ripping it off. Tomorrow we'll be putting it, probably Saturday, a couple of days, we'll be putting it back together. So I just wanted to let you know, order of importance, roof should be number one. To increase your profit potential by producing a really high quality product. Today we're doing that by enhancing the roof with not using the regular roll down roof. We're using ThermaSheet, this stuff here, which is low E, keeps the heat into the house before you put your shingles on. All of this stuff is going to add up to your final number on your product. You catalog this, you make sure you take pictures of this, and then you put this in your MLS listing when you're getting ready to sell. You know, this could double as clothing. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm thinking about it. And it's nice and warm. Even though we don't have any really cold winters here in San Diego, I may do something with this. I don't know. You really seriously though want to always enhance. Anytime that you can do anything that's going to be energy efficient, it's going to help you on your profit, and is, you know, great for the environment. Hell, I want to be part of that positive influence on the environment also. So it's windows, all that kind of stuff. You know, weather stripping. This is a really good new product called ThermaSheet, which is a low E product which keeps your heat inside the house instead of flowing out. And you know, it's a little more expensive, but at the end of the day, it's good for the environment, it's good for everybody, and it's going to help you get more profit. I'd like to talk to you about the how we decided to do that, why we decided to do this roof. You know, this is a big expense. This is going to cost an extra $5,000 to put this ThermaSheet on there, that underlayment, because what happened was when I came up to the house initially and just did a quick walkthrough, the roof looked like it was okay visually from down here. But you know, I have workers that went around and they really check it a little bit more in detail, and one of my workers said, hey, you know, this roof's got like 4 layers on it. You know, that's not acceptable for me to try to go over the top of that roof or just leave it the way it is. You know, it's just not, that's not the way to work. So even though it's an extra $5,000, now I can be totally confident that this new homeowner that's coming in here has a brand new roof. And then they got the ThermaSheet on it, they got the low E insulator factor, and you know, I physically went up there myself to check that roof, and you could see that it was just deteriorated. You know, it didn't really look like it visually from down below, so you got to be aware of that and add that into your budget, because the roof is usually one of the most difficult aspects of a budget, whether to include it or not include it. Of course, you don't want to include it because you know, there's a $5,000, usually $3,500 to $5,000 that you can save. Are you saving any money by not putting a roof on? I'm not going to do it. I know from experience of years of doing this and flipping hundreds of houses, I want the infrastructure done properly. I want the electric done up to code. I want the plumbing up to code, and that roof has to be done properly. Even if it's going to cost me more money, I'm going to make it back anyway. And then I can feel good about what I'm doing, because that's the whole reason I'm in this business. It's my business, my name's on it. I'm gonna have a nice product. So make sure that when you're going through your walkthrough that you don't just pass over the roof really quick. It's something, because you know, everything inside depends upon that roof being solid and dry and clean, because you start adding stuff in the interior, you know, and your roof's not good, it rains, you're in a cold weather climate with snow, you're going to pay for it big time. You don't want to have to do it backwards and not have that money accounted for in your budget. Just do it. Go look up. It's worth it. It only takes 5 minutes. You know, you can't just keep going over layers of roof and adding more to it. It's not gonna do the job. So that's why we did this, and I'm glad we're doing it, and we accounted for that. It's in our budget, and you know, that's just something you want to be aware of as you do your walkthrough, because you know, it's up on the roof. You actually have to get on a ladder and go up there, obviously. So just do it. or take your contractor with you and have them do it. All right, that's just a tip for you. Don't pass over that roof. It's definitely worth doing, and it's going to pay off in the end in your profit. All right, thanks. All right, I want to thank everybody for being here today, for listening, tuning in. And if any of you are interested in flipping your first house, I want to help you. Go to flipyourfirsthouse.com right here, enter your name, put in your email address, and I'm going to give you my Deal Analyzer. Deal Analyzer is free. I'm going to give this to you. This is a spreadsheet that we worked up. You put all your numbers in there, and it's going to give you your profit. It's just a real simple spreadsheet, but it's a very good tool to have when you're first starting to flip your house. It'll keep you on track. It'll keep you from getting nervous about whether you have a deal or don't have a deal, because when you hit that final button on the bottom, it's going to say, here's your profit. If you don't like it, don't do it. If you like it, move ahead. So it's a very valuable, functional tool. I use it all the time. I'm going to give it to you free. Just sign up, put your name, put your email in, and also get on there and subscribe to my channel so you can get the regular updates on what we're doing here, and stay in touch with me. All right? Thank you.